What's going on everybody? Mike McIntyre here, back from All Things Sports, bringing you another brand new review, unboxing, and on-feed video. These are, well, it's December, so this is what we get on an annual basis, it seems like. So let's get into this brand new review. Alright guys, so before we begin, you know the drill. Please hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification. Take care of those three things. Truly helps the channel out. Let's get into this unboxing and review. Today is December 9th. This is not the first video on YouTube. These have been done before. People get them early. It's just my turn to give you my take on a pair of shoes that obviously I have a few pairs of if you follow my channel for a while, but just a pair of shoes that I think are super cool, very iconic, and we are finally getting a DMP version of the Jordan 11 Retros right here. And they released today on December 9th. I was lucky to pick these up, and we're just going to show you a quick little review and unboxing and on-feet look at the Air Jordan 11 in the new DMP colorway, also known as the Gratitude. Now, the story behind this is it's the Air Jordan 11's way of saying thank you to you and I, all the customers that have been interested in the Jordan brand for such a long time. Inside the box, you flip the lid open. I'll just show you quickly here. You get this branding over there, if you can see, in this gold reflective coloring. I'm not entirely sure what it says. My guess is that it probably says something like thank you. You get the paper as well with all these different thank yous in different languages. And then inside are the shoes themselves, and that's it. So here are the Jordan 11s in the Gratitude collection DMP colorway. It's basically a Concord, except instead of an icy blue and black and purple kind of accent color, you're getting gold as the accent color. So there's not that much of it, but they are in just those little, you know, those little spots here. So on the tongue, you have the Jordan 11 with the gold Jordan Jumpman logo. On the back, the 23 is in gold, as well as the Jumpman on the heel right here is in gold. And this is kind of like a embossed plastic stamp, if you will, rather than just being printed on. Same thing with the 23s on the back. But other than that, they are more or less the same as a Concord. A Concord does tend to have the icy blue outsole. This one is a cream color. So if you put the two next to each other, you'll notice the difference. And then the other major difference with this Jordan 11 compared to some of the standard ones is the upper is usually made out of what they call a ballistic mesh material. So you get mesh on the top where all the white area is, and then you get the black patent leather, which is the same on this pair right here. But instead of the mesh material on the upper, you're actually getting a tumbled leather this time around. So it does feel relatively soft to the touch. It's not quite as soft as, say, like a pair of Jordan 1s. The tongue is soft. You just get a tumbled leather finish rather than a ballistic mesh, and some different colors in terms of, like I mentioned, the cream outsole, the gold accent colors, and that's pretty much it. So instead of coming with a shoe tree, at least the other pairs I had came with a plastic or a cardboard shoe tree. This time around they only give you paper, which is a little bit cheap. So I would have preferred them to give you a, you know, it could have been cool to have a gold plastic shoe tree to insert into the shoe to help keep its shape, but they got a little bit cheap on there, so that's a critique perhaps. Jordan 11s, they come out every year in December, and they are usually quite a sought after pair of shoes. On the inside, I should show you this as well. On the inside of the tongue, you get the Jumpman logo right there, and it just says, quality basketball product created in gratitude by the greatest player ever, obviously referring to Michael Jordan himself. So that is pretty much it. They look super, super sick. Huge fan of the Jordan 11, obviously. It's one of my top favorite Jordan releases. This, along with the 9s, tend to be my favorite pairs of Air Jordans. And I have a few 11s just to compare them. I can show you. So Concords, here's the 25th anniversary pair, and the Breads. I'll show you these three pairs. On the 25th anniversary pair, you get this same kind of metal finish as you get on the DMPs. The 25th anniversary pair here kind of has a better, this is more metallic. It's definitely more of a metal finish, and you get the Jordan on the eyelets over here. You don't get that on the Gratitudes, but it's a similar embossed Jumpman here instead of just being printed or stitched on. This one is more plasticky, and the 25th anniversary pair tends to be a little bit more of a metal plate. Compared to the Concords. Now, I've worn my Concords a couple of times, so you get the icy blue finish. You can see it's a little bit dirty, obviously. You get the blue, the purple pods on the bottom, whereas on the new ones, the Gratitudes, it's a black pod on the bottom. The carbon fiber on the instep right here as well has just a little hit of gold to it, as opposed to just being a standard black one. But other than that, you can see that they are very, very similar, obviously, to the Concords. The Concords, these latest ones here, had the 45 printed on the back. And you can see this has the 23 on the Gratitudes in gold. So just giving you a quick little comparison to the new ones compared to the Concords. And again, this one has that ballistic mesh. Same with the breads. So the breads here have the ballistic mesh. Concords, as well as the 25th anniversary pair, actually, they all have the ballistic mesh. But it's pretty cool to have these in my collection, obviously, and I have worn them. Like I said, I've worn my 25th anniversary pair. I've worn the Concords. So I tend to wear them. I'm not just going to keep them locked up and, you know, just on display, if you will. But it's fun to have a little collection, if you will. Let's see if I can hold all four of them up at the same time. It's fun to have the collection. So the DMPs are just a nice little addition to that collection of 11s. And having that ballistic mesh upper is a nice little touch. Keeps it fresh, keeps it a little bit different. The patent leather on all four of them here, it's pretty consistent. I know on some older pairs there was complaints about the patent leather, that mudguard not coming up as high, but across these four pairs it's all the same, so it comes up to the same height on the heel and along the toe box there, and on the outsole and lateral side of the shoe. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm going to slip them on feet so you can see what they look like on feet. So slipping the Jordan 11s on feet for the very first time. Again, I've had a few pairs of these, so they're not new to me. They feel just like any other Jordan 11. If you are interested in just a very comfortable fit, go true to size, there's no doubt about that. They'll fit you very, very well. They are a basketball shoe after all, so they're padded, they're a little bit bulky, they're a little bit big overall. They're just a larger footprint, obviously, than, say, a lightweight trainer shoe. So just be aware of that if it's your first pair of Jordan 11s. They are, first and foremost, a basketball shoe, and they feel like it. So they fit really comfortably. They have a padded sensation to it. If you want these to be just a really roomy, comfortable fit, you could go up half a size. You won't have any issues. But for those that are just looking to wear them as any other normal shoe, I would go true to size, and I have absolutely no problem with them. They fit well. After you wear them, they'll break in quite nicely, but you do need to wear them in order for that to happen. From right out of the box, they feel a little bit stiff just because they keep that basketball shape, but they are a very comfortable shoe overall. Again, you get that kind of padded feel all the way around your foot. They feel just like my other pairs, and obviously I love the silhouette. It's one of my favorite Jordans of all time. This alongside the 9s are really, really up there for me, and it's really hard to pass up on a pair of Jordan 11s when they come out and they have this classic black and white silhouette colorway. No matter if it's the Concords or this new Gratitude, it's really hard to pass these up because they're such an iconic shoe. And this DMP colorway, given that it is only the second time we see it, I'm a huge fan, and I'm just really happy with the pickup. So that's pretty much it. Let's send it back to the desk and we'll wrap the video up. So there you have it, guys. There's my review of the brand new Jordan 11, the Gratitudes on feet, and unboxing and review. I like the tumbled leather on the upper. It's not the original. I mean, if I had to choose one forever, I would go with the ballistic mesh, but I like having something slightly different here. I like having this tumbled leather upper. It just gives it a nice little look to it, and I think it looks really, really cool. So let me know what you guys think down below in the comments of these new Jordan 11 Gratitudes. If you like this DMP, it's only the second time we get this version of the shoe. The original one came out in 2006, I think it was. So let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. Mike McIntyre, All Things Sports. Leave a like. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Until then, take care.